Superstar.
What's going on, everybody? This is Superstar here, and thank you once again for tuning in and watching. Okay, so today I have a pretty cool announcement for my fellow musicians, not even just music producers, because artists as well, and singers and rappers and all kinds of composers could actually benefit from this new service that I'm offering. So you can probably tell from the description already what this is, and I'm in like some night clothes. I'm in the studio working, so I didn't try to get all dressed up or nothing to do this video. I'm actually doing some orders right now, and that's what inspired me to do this video and to go ahead and release this service as a public service. So what I'm talking about is the audio visualizers. So if you're tuned into my YouTube, which obviously you are, you see that I post my beats up here all the time, most of them, and you see the nice video with the picture in the background and my name and the beat name and the things moving to the music and the logo pumping to the bass, and you also see on my Instagram that I do that as well, especially now that there's 59-second or 1 minute long videos. I'm always doing that too on Instagram, and that is a really powerful move for us as musicians to brand our music. Of course, posting these on YouTube, posting these on Instagrams, the more people's going to see them, the more people's going to hear them, the more chances you have to sell them or get your music heard if you're a singer, a rapper, whatever. So this is a really good thing that all of us should be doing. But the problem with that is that it's very hard to do that, and very expensive. So I get the question all the time on these videos that I upload on YouTube and all the time on Instagram, like, how the hell do you do it? How do you do it? And either I'll reply or other people will tell them in a reply, like, oh, he does it like this, you got to use that. And 9 times out of 10, they're like, wow, like, it's good that I know how to do it now, but there's no way I can do it because it costs, for one, it's super expensive for Adobe now, and all the plugins you need, all the extra plugins that you need to make it do everything. It's really expensive, and then for 2, it's super time consuming, and then for 3, it's very hard. So I had to even have help from a designer, and we put money and time into making my own custom theme for Instagram and for YouTube. It's not one you can go download somewhere and you might get in trouble for using or anything like that. It's my own one. And we even, went in there and actually did the logo pumping and stuff like that. Stuff you don't really see many other people doing because they kind of don't know how to. And it's expensive to do it because you need like plugins to do it. So anyway, point being, I've had, for a while now since I've been doing the beat uploads on YouTube and Instagram, I've been allowing other producers just randomly, if they email me like, hey, do you offer to do that for other people? Like, could you do that for me if I give you my beat and stuff and my logo and the image? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And it's really cheap. And then finally, like, this dude was like, hey, why don't you make it actual service? Because I know there's a lot of producers who would probably, want to pay you to do that, especially since it's so cheap. Everybody else I've asked has been really expensive, so that's why I've never done it. But if you offer it, and then you offer it this cheap to the public, it'll probably be some nice extra, I'm not expecting to make nothing crazy off this because it's really cheap, but it's making something extra, which is better than nothing, and it's helping pay for this fucking software, excuse my language, and, it's helping you all as well. So the service is, I can make you an Instagram visualizer like I do my own. I can make you YouTube visualizers like I do my own. It would look just like the ones I use. Besides, if you have a logo that doesn't have a background, it can't be like a white background or nothing, just like your logo, I will, swap out my logo with yours. You choose the background image you want. You give me that as well. You got to make sure it's HD though, and it's, a nice clear picture. And you give me the MP3 file for your music or your beat or whatever it is you want. And if there's a specific time frame you want that to be, like, so Instagram is 1 minute long. If you just want it to run from the start, you can just say run from the start. If you're like, make it run from 1 minute to 2 minutes, so on and so forth. Or if it's YouTube, it'll be the whole thing. And tell me like what colors you want. So like, what colors you want, unless you're like, yo, just do your thing and I know you'll make it look good, choose the color. Or you can tell me, like, I want the audio waves to be purple or whatever. I do the Instagrams only for $15 and I do the YouTubes only for $20. And if you want both because you want to upload on both of them and promote, then I'll do both for $30, like together. So it's super cheap. Most people charge like $50 to do either one. So it's just another service that I figured I'd go ahead and do, and it probably shouldn't take too much of my time because not too many people will probably order. I don't know how many people really want it or need it. But I'm expecting it should make some kind of, extra side cash, which is better than nothing. And like I said, I'm really just pouring it back into this thing, Adobe, because you got to pay for its subscription thing, which is retarded now the way they did it. But anyway, hopefully this helps some of you out. A lot of you, a good handful of you have been saying that I should do this, so I said, why not? If you go to industrykits.com and you look under the More category up in the top right corner, it'll drop down, and that's where you see like the one-on-one sessions and everything that I offer. And now you'll see music visualizers as an option too, and you can click there, and it has all the information, but you have all the information right here in this video too. Or if you're already on the page and you're watching this, you just send me an email and say, hey, I'm looking to get this many of them done. I want to do them for Instagram or for YouTube or for both or whatever. You just let me know what it is you want to do, and we set it all up. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.